a few years now, not as many as some, but more than others, and the Iowa's got a really good basketball team. They got some things that a lot of teams would love to have. They got 4 seniors. They got a heck of a junior who was just stayed the course. You know, we didn't worry about him when he was a freshman, and now all of a sudden he's Tim Hardaway Jr. or Tim Hardaway the third out there. He's getting all kinds of good stuff and good looks, and they've become a good team. I think what's really separating them right now is the bench play. That they've got guys, they have guys coming off the bench that can make plays as well. So they were a better team than us tonight without question, and we fought hard. Had 3 really bad spurts in the game. This first beginning, it wasn't at the end of the first half, which has been something we've been struggling with. It was at the 3/4 way through the first half, and then 3/4 way through the second half. We just made mistakes. 13 turnovers for us is catastrophic. And some of them are forced, some of them are unforced. We had some walks I'll have to look at. All right, we had a huge call on a foul running in the post late in the game. Those are things that we can't afford to do. Right or wrong with the refs, we got to make it so it can't happen.
Welcome. Any questions?
John, I guess in some of those previous, double-digit losses, I don't know if you guys showed the response that you did tonight when you fell behind. Did they show you anything new?
Oh yeah, we're really happy with this. That from the fan standpoint, that we didn't. You go down like this, and this place is rocking and rolling. Everybody trying to stay warm on this day. Come in here, watch a good basketball game, and they were good. They were good. They didn't miss many. They didn't miss many shots, and in the second half they made tough twos to beat us. I mean, there were some easy shots they made without question, but they made some tough twos and tough threes. But they did show more, a lot more than they did in a couple other games.
John, Derek seemed to take it on himself today more than we have seen in a long time.
Yeah, I'm just realizing this right now, Mark, that, that last year he didn't have what Spike had. All right, Karras is gone. I'm going to run this team, and this is my job for the timing. And now he's doing it. And again, the 30-second shot clock is changing a lot of that, where that guy's got to think 5 seconds quicker. And I really like his, not perfect, but I really love his growth right now and running the team, making shots, trying to make the best decisions.
You played Iowa the last few years; they've been pretty decent. What's the difference now with Utah and Jock, maybe that wasn't there the last couple of years?
No, they've been really good. I don't see a big difference as far as they probably have more seniors out there than they've had. They had Marble and I forget the other really strong kid that was good. They had them out there, and then last year they had Aaron White. But now they got 4 of these guys that have had huge minutes, and I think that's it. The depth and experience is a separator. As Fran's been growing the program, right? He's had 1 or 2 seniors, right? And they were good, and they evolved as players. Now he's got 4 of those dudes out there. I mean, they're good. They're really good. And so as a result, it's the way basketball used to be, and they got it, and it's going to be a heck of a year for Iowa fans.
Coach, your willingness to use DJ and Mo at the same time, just in response to the size?
Yeah, the length that try to get a bigger hand up on a few of their guys, and then they end up going with a really 5 shooters out there. So we're just trying to find ways to get DJ on the floor. Right, Cam actually had a good week of practice, but we couldn't get everybody in there. But DJ, we just wanted to give him exposure out there, and he did a couple of every day. I hope he turns the corner like is it Ohm? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Ohm, right? Because they look alike, they play alike. That kid's a heck of a player. I told DJ, this is what you can be like through more hard work. He's a heck of a player.
Just how frustrating it is this one. I mean, 16. The game was there for you. Outside of the turnovers, really was a big difference.
No, you know what? It's all, and you got to put it all in perspective. We have just as big a game. We have a short week this week with a game Wednesday and Saturday, right? It's a game you like to get. It's a road game. It's really tough to get. There's not too many people going to come in here and win. At the same time, we got to move on. We're going to learn from this. We can't even practice tomorrow. We got to take tomorrow off because of the rules, and so we got to try and get ready in one day, learn from this game and get ready for Minnesota. It's going to be hard. So we won't be frustrated on this. We'll move on.
The 3-game stretch, obviously, that was a tough one. The 3 good teams. Was there something specific that you learned from this team?
Well, I think we grew the Purdue game, certainly. While we battled. I think we're really battling. I just think sometimes we have a little tape delay in some areas that some of our guys are getting better at, but it's still not fast enough to play against a team like this. So it can work against lesser teams, not against a team like this. So, but it's these all deposits in our knowledge bank so we can get quicker with our thought process as opposed to, oh man, you know, my bad, I missed it again. I think they're starting to realize a little quicker, but it's not quick enough.
Obviously, Iowa was shooting really well.
Yep.
What could you have done differently to maybe avoid those bunches of points? It would only take 2 minutes, it would be 8-0, 11-0, whatever.
Well, transition defense is really hard when you have 5 shooters, and I think they got us a couple of times there where we had bad matchups. Mark Donnell all of a sudden is over on Jock, and that's bad anyway, let alone if you're running down the court trying to identify him. Another time, you know, our bigs were trying to take each other's bigs, but Mo Wagner got maxed up with Utah, and he's trying to foul him on the perimeter. You know, we're telling our 4s and our 5s, they all want to be 3 men, right? You are or you can guard. And if you want to guard, you think you're a 3 or 4, then go guard Utah and follow him all around, and it's tough for them to do. So it's sobering for them as well. So those were some things we just got to grow in, but it's tough. It's tough. You're on a road. It's a good team.
Why do you think you guys are more resilient in the last?
I just think we're growing right now and understand that there's a part of this game that is evolving within us, both individually and as a team, that can make us better. I think they see the growth mindset that we've been encouraging, and so they get better through it. That's the hope. That's our only hope.
All right, Coach, thank you.
All right, thanks.